Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a mini review slash get ready with me using the new Dreamst palette by Colourpop in collaboration with Kathleenlights. It's such a beautiful palette. I really like it, and I feel like it's so versatile and there's so many looks that you can do. In fact, when I sat down and started filming, I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I already had in mind that I wanted to do this look, but there's just so much in this palette that I kind of sidetracked, but in the end I ended up going with what I wanted to, and I really like how it turned out. So if you want to see how I did this look, then just keep watching. I popped in a different SD card to see maybe if the SD card is what's causing the recording to be interrupted. So all I did so far is place that peachy color, this one right here in the crease, and just keep blending and blending. And now with hooded eyes, you really want to bring up the color as high as possible to your brow bone. You won't be left with much brow bone space, but it's okay. When you have hooded eyes, you shouldn't highlight too much, otherwise it can drag down your eyebrow really low. If you don't have hooded eyes, just put the crease color where you would normally put it. I'm gonna start off next with this color right here. I think the name of this one is Potion, and I'm gonna center this very precisely right above my hood. The little line I made is right here, right above my hood, so that when I open my eyes you can still see it. And I'm just gonna deepen it and bring it all the way around. I'm serious, these little brushes that come with those Dose of Color palettes are amazing. I just ordered the Blushing Berries and the Sienna ones. Just going to blend that out very lightly. So again, just keep blending this, blend. You can flick it up lightly too. I'm gonna add a little bit of this pink right here. So I was also supposed to start filming pretty early today, and I didn't because last week I went to Costco and I forgot to buy milk because I was very distracted by this 6-foot tall cat tree, and the crazy cat lady I am, I ended up leaving with the display one because it was the last one in the color that I wanted, and because I got distracted by the beauty of that cat tree I didn't get my milk, so I had to go back today and pick some up. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this color right here with blue, but I'm gonna put it right here. So this is the Supernova shadow that I want to use. It is so pretty. Oh my god, I look crazy. Maybe I should work on my other eye. I think I'm gonna work on my other eye so I can get them to match. And I'll be back. Okay, so I just came back. I did my left eye because I wasn't really sure where I was going with this look, but I actually really like how it turned out. So now I'm gonna show you how I did it on my other eye. And to start off, I'm gonna get some of this NYX glitter glue primer. This is a must if you have hooded eyes. If you have hooded eyes and you don't use some type of glitter glue, then the glitter is gonna end up all over your lid, on the hood, and that's something that you don't want. And I kind of played around with this look for a bit. I ended up putting a rose gold in the center, but I didn't really like how it turned out, so I'm just gonna do the exact same thing so it matches 100%. I went ahead and put the glitter glue in the center so we can create a halo type of eye. I know some people like to cut the crease with concealer. I personally do not like to do that because I already have to go in with the glitter glue. So if I put a concealer and then I go over it with the glitter glue, it's gonna be too much product on my eyelid. And I do have very textured eyelids, so the less product for me, the better. So I went in with this rose gold color right here, which honestly, it was completely unnecessary. If you try to recreate this look, you don't have to put this color down, because I am gonna go over with the Supernova Colourpop color right now. I wanted to see how this would contrast with the look, but I actually did not end up liking it. I mean, let me know what you think right now that I finished putting it on. I was kind of like, I'm just putting this color because I feel like it kind of does peek through on my other eye. And if I just go in with the blue one, well, it's gonna look different. Once that's on there, I'm gonna go in with this Supernova shadow. It's in the color Mothership. I have heard some reviews of people on the Colourpop website say that these flake. So far it hasn't flaked on me. I really hope it doesn't, since my eyelids have a lot of little folds right here. I don't know if that's gonna cause that to flake. I cross my fingers. I do have the glitter glue under. It's under the other rose gold, but I hope it can hold up. So I'm just gonna go in directly with the little wand. They're doing like construction downstairs, so if you can hear all that drilling, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, maybe I should stop recording. But I already put this color on, and I don't want it to dry. So I'm just gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. Stop recording and then let it dry, and then hopefully once they're done with all that drilling, I can come back on here and finish the rest of my face. I've been waiting for 30 minutes for them to stop. So I'm just gonna go with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm just gonna get this black right here. Just gonna put it in the inner and outer corners just to give it a little bit more depth. I like to do tapping motions. I just feel like that comes out better. And then I'm gonna go back with a little bit more of the teal color, the Water Bearer. And I'm just gonna go over here because I feel like it faded a little bit. Deepen that up again. I've been loving a lot of teal colors lately. Blues and teals are actually my favorite colors. I'm gonna go in with the Becca First Light Filming Primer. First Light Priming Filter. It's like the purple toned one, the violet one. used this color right here, which I believe is the Kaleidoscope. This one right here. And I popped that in the inner corners. I know it kind of matches the color on the center of the lid, but I really like the iridescence it has. So I'm still going to put it in the inner corners. I have no idea how this video is gonna turn out. I know I'm like such a noob. But hey, everyone learns and starts somewhere, right? I'm wandering off. I have that, the inner corner, the primer. I do like to go with a little bit of a pore filler, and one that I really like is this one from Milk Makeup. This is their blur stick. My camera doesn't autofocus like that, probably because it's not like a $2,000 camera. But I put this everywhere where I have like noticeable pores, and I really like this. I feel like a lot of people were talking about this back then, but like everyone on YouTube raves about things, and then something new comes out and everyone just kind of forgets about it. That's kind of what I want to do with this channel, is also use a lot of makeup that was kind of swept under the carpet, so to speak. I feel like there's a lot of products out there that don't get talked about anymore because there's so much products out there in the market. And I know it's really easy for people to just get carried away with new stuff, but I think it's nice to always use stuff that you really enjoy and that may not necessarily be the newest or hottest items out there. Anyway, that's on. One of the foundations that I have really been liking is this one from Tarte. It is the Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. I actually really like this. I picked this up during their, I think it was Cyber Monday sale. I think it was that. And this is in the color Light Medium Neutral. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I'm pretty olive tone. I'm pretty golden neutral. And this foundation, I wouldn't say is 100% like color match to my olive skin tone, but it's pretty close. It's actually not bad at all. And I'm also going to be trying this Flower Beauty, like a beauty blender by the brand Flower Beauty. This one is very different than the beauty. I feel like the beauty blender is very squishy, but this one is extremely like bouncy. I'm honestly very intrigued to try it because I'm used to something a little bit harder. I've tried the Eco Tools one, the green one, and I like that one, but I really like the beauty blender. So I'm just gonna put that all over my face. I like to kind of just blend it out with my fingers because I feel if you leave big drops on your face, then your beauty blender just like eats it all. So I just kind of spread it a little bit on my face because I've noticed like if I just leave it in little drops, like the little drop will just sink into my beauty blender, and then it sucks because I had to keep adding more and more. My skin has also been very bad lately, like very bad. I think this is like the worst it's been in forever this past week, and I think it has to do with going to, because some of you, especially the ones that follow me on Instagram, if you keep up with my posts, I shared that I went on a road trip. My husband's family, we went to the Grand Canyon, and well, it's hard to eat healthy when you're not home or when you're on the road. So we kind of went all out. We ate tamales and all the junk food they had in the car. And then yesterday and the day before, I was craving Mexican conchas. So it was like, it was gonna be 6 o'clock, and I called this Mexican store and I'm like, hey, are you guys open? Because it was Christmas Eve. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I might be looking at the viewfinder or my mirror. But I called them and I'm like, are you guys open? They're like, yeah, we're open until 8 o'clock. So they had about 2 more hours, and I like rushed, and me and my husband just picked up a bunch of Mexican bread and conchas, which is something I hadn't done like in months. And I felt amazing to eat those yummy Mexican bread. And I just ate Ruffles, so ugh, I know my skin is gonna get a lot worse. I don't like to put a whole grip of foundation. It might seem like I poured a lot, but it's actually not. I don't like to feel foundation, to be honest. And this one is really nice because it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything at all. It doesn't feel heavy at all. I guess it's very light. I have a lot of acne going on. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I might just go ahead and like spot conceal a little bit more, but I don't want to do anything too heavy. I like to color correct. At least I've been doing it lately, very lightly. I like the Maybelline Master Camo in the shade, what shade is this? It's just the apricot for dark circles. I like to put this very little, like a very little amount, just where I get any like bluish purple tones under my eyes. I never really had bags, but the older I get, the more I notice they're there. And I'm such a sleepyhead. I get 8 hours of sleep almost every single night. I get my hours of sleep. I go to sleep 10, 10:30, 11 latest, but I like to go to sleep early-ish. Maybe that might be late for some. And get my 8 hours of sleep. Look, my under eyes match my eyeshadow. And even though I get 8 hours of sleep, it's like I still have bags now. Is that normal when you get older? Because I want to stop getting older, and I know I won't. That's scary, but oh well. So I just lightly put and blend it out. I try not to bring it down too low because I only need it in here. And I feel like that makes such a big difference when I go over with concealer, because if I don't do this, I feel like I have to use a lot more concealer. And I don't like wearing a lot of concealer under my eyes. I'm sorry, I'm not even explaining what I'm doing. I went in with the NARS Custard Creamy Concealer under my eyes, and I just dot it. And I like to mix it in a little bit with this Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. And I just dot this very lightly because this is a very luminous concealer, hence the name. And I feel like it makes it less drying. I make stupid faces when I'm doing my makeup, I know. The RCMA powder is amazing. If you have dry, ugly, crocodile skin like me under your eyes, this powder is pretty darn good. I get the same powder, RCMA. Sometimes I don't like to set on my face because, like I said, I'm pretty dry. So I will set where I'm going to be putting, for example, I'm going to be putting blush or bronzer. And I'm just going to go with a fluffy brush. This is from Morphe, but you can use anything. And I'm using the NARS Laguna bronzer. I actually really like this bronzer. I have very small temples right here. So I usually don't like to put a lot of product there. I see a lot of girls putting a lot of bronzer all over to try to contour their temples. If you have very small temples like I do, I have pretty wide cheekbones, and I don't put bronzer there because if not, it's gonna make my forehead look even slimmer, and it's already pretty slim as it is. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but then I'm gonna quickly contour, and I like to contour with the Bahama Mama by The Balm. I know some people like to bronze with this. For me, I think it's a little bit way too cool to ever bronze with this. And again, I don't like to go right at the hollows. I like to go a little tiny above, feather it up. I feel like that gives me a more natural look. There we go. I brought up the ISO because I'm losing light, and since I waited such a long time to start filming, I felt like it was getting very dark. Anyways, I went to grab my Burt's Bees blush in the color Bear Pro. I hear Kathleenlights love this, and since I am using all the shadows, well, not all the shadows, but a lot of shadows from her palette, I like to kind of like smirk a little bit and like bring up my cheeks before I put on blush. If I don't do that, I feel like I'll put it too low, and again, I feel stupid if I put it too low. It's just that I don't look good. I don't have very beautiful features like a lot of girls do. I feel like my best features are my eyes, and even then they're saggy. Well, droopy. So I really have to get it right, because if not, it just won't look right. So there we go. I think that added a nice little flush, and these blushes are actually very nice. It's the first time I try them. For highlighter, I actually picked this one up in the last Colourpop order that I did. It is the Flexitarian one, which everyone raves about. Look at that highlight. Oh my god. That's another thing. I like very natural highlights. But this one, oh my god. It's very pretty. And I need to finish my lower lash line. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with this color right here. I think that's Potion. I'm going to put this all over my lower lash line. So I got this tiny brush by Dose of Colors, and I'm going to go in with that same Water Bearer, and I'm going to put this really close to the lash line. So I'm just going to line my lips. I don't have big lips. In fact, my upper lip sucks. I feel like all my brothers have amazing lips. And here I am, with no cupid's bow and no lips. Okay. So once I have that, I'm gonna go in with the Ultra Satin Lip. Again, this is the one that Kathleen collabed. This is the shade Dreamy. I'm not sure how this shade's gonna look at me. It's kind of salmony, and I feel like I'm gonna look kind of dumb with this color. Oof. That is extremely... This is actually my favorite formula of liquid lipsticks, the Ultra Satin ones. So I already know I love this formula. So that's the liquid lipstick. To be honest, I'm not obsessed how it looks on me. I mean, it kind of matches with the blush, the shade on my crease. So yeah, that's the look that I came up with. Am I missing anything? Maybe just setting spray, but I think I'm gonna do that once I'm done filming. This is the look that I came up with. I really hope that you guys liked it. Before I go, I do want to quickly talk about my last video and just quickly thank everyone who reached out to me and opened up to me about, you know, their lives or how, you know, any of my words helped them. I really hope that anything I said, that's honestly the reason that pushed me to start this channel, was to put that video out there. And I'm just so happy that, you know, it feels so nice to feel like you can help people. And I don't want to get into it too much because I don't want to get emotional, but I just want to say thank you to everyone who reached out to me, and you know, it really means a lot to me. And I just hope that you guys continue to enjoy what I upload, and if you guys have any recommendations of what you would like to, you know, me to upload, or what you would like me to do, just leave it down in the comments or just DM me. I might be doing a favorite brushes next, or maybe my skincare routine, or maybe I do have the BoxyCharm limited edition box that came out like last month, so I can definitely upload that. But just let me know what you would like to see below, and I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.